Think your core is strong because you can hold a plank for a minute? Think again. Most people who believe they have a solid core are actually missing one of the most powerful body-transforming movements out there, the hollow hold. Sounds simple, right? Just lie down and hold your body off the floor. But here's the truth. Almost everyone does it wrong. They strain their neck, arch their lower back, or tense their legs, and then wonder why their abs never seem to activate. If that sounds like you, don't worry. You're about to fix it once and for all. Let's start with a question. When you lie on your back and try to lift your legs and arms off the ground, do you feel your lower back lifting too? If yes, that's the biggest giveaway that your form's off. That small gap under your back? It's the reason your core isn't working the way it should. Imagine trying to build a skyscraper on soft sand. No matter how tall it gets, it'll collapse. That's your core when your lower back leaves the floor. No stability, no foundation. Now, most people try to brute force the movement. They think, if I just squeeze my abs harder or hold longer, I'll get stronger. But strength doesn't come from tension alone. It comes from control. The hollow hold is all about total body control. It's not just an ab exercise. It's a lesson in how your body moves as one connected unit. Here's the thing. The secret to the hollow hold isn't about lifting your legs higher or pushing harder. It starts much smaller. In your spine, in your breathing, in the way your ribs move. Let's expose the first big mistake, overextending the lower back. You've seen it. People flatten out on the floor, lift their legs, and immediately that arch pops up under them. What's happening? Their hip flexors, those muscles at the front of your thighs, take over. The abs just give up. The result? You feel tired, not strong. But what if I told you the correct version of this move could light up your entire core like never before, without even needing to raise your legs that high? Here's a little test you can try right now. Lie flat on your back. Take a deep breath in. Now exhale all the air out and feel your ribs pull down. As you do, press your lower back into the ground like you're trying to crush a grape underneath it. Feel that? That's your abs finally doing their job. That's the foundation of the hollow hold. Before we dive into the full position, here's where most people mess up next. They rush. They skip this setup thinking it's too basic. But the setup is the exercise. If you can't keep your lower back glued to the ground, you're not ready for the full hollow hold yet. Think of this like learning to play guitar. You don't jump straight into solos. You master the simple chords first. Same idea here. Nail the connection between your ribs and your pelvis before you even think about lifting your limbs. All right, let's start layering things. Once you've mastered that spinal connection, bring one knee up to your chest, then the other. Keep pressing your back down. Feel how your abs engage more? Now, without losing that contact with the floor, slowly extend one leg out. Not both, just one. Pause. Still feel your abs? Good. If your back starts to lift, you've gone too far. Bring it back. This is how we build control, 1 inch at a time. Now, let me give you a mental picture. Imagine your body as a bow. Your spine is the string, your arms and legs are the limbs. The more evenly you create tension, the stronger that bow becomes. That's the hollow hold in motion. Perfect tension from head to toe, without losing the line in the middle. So next time you try it, don't think how long can I hold this? Think how perfectly can I control it? Because here's the secret the pros know. 10 seconds of perfect hollow hold beats 60 seconds of sloppy form every time. And here's the challenge for you. Tonight, before you sleep, lie down on the floor and just breathe into that hollow position. Lower back pressing down, ribs tucked, eyes focused. Start with one leg, then the other. No rush. Feel what it means to truly own your core. Once you do, you'll realize this isn't just another A-B move. It's the foundation of every push-up, pull-up, and lift you'll ever do. The hollow hold isn't about looking strong. It's about being strong from the inside out. Ready to find out how to take it from beginner to elite? That's what we'll unlock next. All right, now that you understand the foundation of the hollow hold and how that connection between your ribs and pelvis creates real core stability, it's time to level up. This is where most people either transform their strength or completely lose it, because once you start lifting your limbs off the floor, everything wants to fall apart. The trick? Keep that invisible grape under your lower back crushed the entire time. Lose that, and the whole move collapses. Let's rewind for a second. Think about the last time you tried to do ab work, maybe leg raises or flutter kicks. Did your lower back start aching halfway through? That's because your core wasn't actually holding you together. Your hip flexors were doing the heavy lifting. It's like trying to hold a plank with your shoulders shrugged and your arms shaking. You're working hard, but not smart. The hollow hold fixes that. It teaches your core to stabilize your spine while your limbs move freely. And that's the magic of real core strength. So here's how we start to build that strength layer by layer. You've already learned to flatten your back into the floor and control your breathing. Keep that same pressure, and now, slowly extend one leg straight out, hovering a few inches above the ground. Keep your toes pointed. Don't let that lower back arch. If it does, bring your leg higher until you can keep control. Once you've got that, switch legs. Back still glued? Perfect. You're now in what's called the tuck hold phase. Your abs are learning to fight gravity. Now, for the next step, add your arms. Bring them up over your chest, reaching straight toward the ceiling. Keep your shoulders slightly off the floor. Feel that subtle shake starting in your core. That's your deep stabilizers kicking in. Muscles you probably haven't felt in years. This is where breathing becomes everything. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and with every exhale, pull your ribs down even tighter. Think of your core as a vacuum sealing your spine to the floor. Ready to go further? Now's the fun part, the full hollow hold setup. From that tucked position, slowly extend both legs out and reach your arms overhead, forming that perfect banana-like shape. Your heels and hands should hover just a few inches off the floor. Keep your head slightly lifted so your chin tucks naturally, no straining your neck. And again, check your lower back. If it's lifting, shorten your lever, bring your legs higher or your arms forward. Control first, difficulty later. Here's a little coaching trick that works every time. Imagine there's a thread pulling your belly button down toward the floor. That's how you know your abs are truly engaged. If you can talk while holding this position, you're doing it wrong. The hollow hold should make your abs feel like they're holding a secret under tension. Quiet, steady, powerful. Now, let's contrast this with what most people do wrong. The biggest one? Lifting the chest too high or throwing the arms up like they're doing a crunch. That shifts the tension to the neck. Another mistake, dropping the legs too low too soon. Remember, lower isn't better if your back pops up. The goal is to maintain that full body tension. A smooth, curved line from fingertips to toes, all powered by your core. If you've ever seen gymnasts move, you'll notice how effortlessly they control their body in the air. Tucks, flips, holds. It all starts from this one foundation. The hollow hold is their secret weapon. When done right, it teaches your body to move as one solid piece, whether you're doing a handstand, a pull-up, or even a heavy lift. Here's a light bulb moment for you. The hollow hold isn't really an A-B exercise at all. It's a communication exercise between your brain and your body. It's your nervous system learning to lock your torso in place so your limbs can do their job. That's why the best athletes in the world spend years mastering it. Not because it looks cool, but because it makes everything else easier. Now I want you to try this. Lie down, set your hollow hold, and hold for 10 seconds, perfectly. Then relax, do it again for 15. Feel that? That burn deep in your midsection that isn't just surface level abs? That's the foundation you're building. You're rewiring your body to move efficiently, powerfully, and safely. And here's your challenge. Master the hold, then make it harder without changing your form. Maybe that means holding longer or lowering your legs just a little more. But remember, quality always beats quantity. Control beats duration. Next, we'll talk about the advanced tweaks, the tiny adjustments that separate the good from the elite, the details that make your hollow hold not just strong, but bulletproof. Ready to unlock that next level? Let's go there next. Now we're stepping into the advanced zone. The point where your hollow hold turns from just a core exercise into a total body mastery drill. This is where the smallest changes make the biggest difference. Up to now, you've learned how to create that solid foundation. Ribs pulled down, spine pressed into the ground, breathing under control. But if you really want to own this movement, if you want to move like an athlete, it's time to learn how to refine every inch of your position. Let's start with the first advanced tweak, tension control. Most people either hold too much tension or not enough. Their face is clenched, neck straining, fists tight, legs shaking. They're burning out energy in all the wrong places. True strength is quiet. The secret here is to keep your tension only where you need it. Your core should feel like a strong, engaged plate of armor, but your face, neck, and shoulders, Relaxed, you're teaching your body efficiency, maximum control, minimum chaos. Think of it like driving a high-performance car. The engine's roaring, but your hands are calm on the wheel. That's the kind of control we're building. Now, tweak number 2, breath discipline. Most people hold their breath as soon as things get hard, but breath is fuel. When you exhale slowly, you actually create more tension in your core, the right kind of tension. So while you're holding the hollow position, take short, controlled breaths. Feel your ribs expand sideways, not upward. Every exhale should pull your ribs slightly closer to your pelvis, tightening that connection even more. You're not just working your abs, you're training your diaphragm and deep stabilizers. That's the kind of strength that keeps your spine bulletproof in every lift, every run, every sport. Next, micro adjustments. Here's where the pros separate themselves. If your lower back even thinks about lifting off the floor, make a micro change. Bring your legs half an inch higher or pull your arms slightly forward. The goal is to hold that perfect curved line without compromise. The strongest athletes don't just force their bodies through reps, they listen. Every shake, every breath, every small movement tells you something about your control. The hollow hold becomes a conversation between your body and gravity, and you're learning to win it. Now let's talk about the shoulder position. A lot of people don't realize how much the shoulders influence the hollow hold. If your shoulders are shrugged up by your ears, you're losing tension through your torso. So as you extend your arms overhead, imagine pushing your hands slightly forward and down, away from your ears. That engages your lats, yes, your back muscles, and locks your rib cage into place. When done right, it feels like your whole body is one unified beam, strong and unbreakable. Here's a quick visualization. Imagine you're lying on a surfboard in the air. You're balanced perfectly, not sagging, not overarched, not floppy. Every muscle is awake, but nothing is panicked. That's the hollow hold at its peak. It's elegance and strength fused together.